Hey guys, so to start out the gas laws unit, you need to know how to convert between the pressures and the temperatures. And so I'm just going to show you that. These are our three units and their conversions for pressure. The first one is atmospheres. And I would just pause this video as you need to go ahead and take the notes. The second one is millimeters of mercury. And the third one is kilopascals. So we don't have to go into what each one of these are. Just know that gas pressures can be measured in any of the three, and a lot of times you'll have to convert from one to the other before you can solve your problem. So what we're going to do next looks a lot like what we've been doing with the stoichiometry, except you're not going to have to solve for anything. You have three constants, and you just have to use them alternately as you need them. So the first question is going from 15 atmospheres to millimeters of mercury. So once again, I put 15 atmospheres here. Remember, your unit carries down. You put your unknown up here. And you just put your numbers in from up here. So this is going to be 760 right there, and this is 1. And you're going to multiply across and divide by the bottom. So your answer ends up being 11,400 millimeters of mercury. Your second one, the same thing. You put your 15 atmospheres, you carry your atmospheres down, and you put your unknown, your kilopascals up here. Your kilopascals is 101.3. Your atmospheres is 1. That 101.3 came from there. Multiply across the top, divide by the bottom, and you have 1519.5 kilopascals. The third one, sorry, we're going to do millimeters of mercury, but once again, the solving is the exact same. So there's really no change here. You just have to pay attention to where you're putting everything and not get in the habit of like doing this really quickly and getting them wrong and not double checking it. So you always want to at least sketch it out. And if you're not sketching it out, if you're just solving it in a calculator, I would definitely do it twice to make sure that I got it right. Oops. Yeah, that's right. I think kilopascals is my unknown, and it's 101.3. And when I solve for that one, it's going to be 126.625. All right, I'm going to move on down to the next one. I'm still just solving these like I have been. I don't want to go too slow because I don't want to waste your time because there's really nothing to it. You're just flipping these units as you need. All right. The very last part that we're going to learn are the conversions of temperature. Conversions of temperature are incredibly simple. You have 0 degrees Celsius is equal to 273 Kelvin. Kelvin is just like a standard and international standard because you know there's those 5 countries, us included, that still use Fahrenheit instead of Celsius as our temperature gauge. So instead of us always having to convert back, and because of the gas laws and the math that goes with them, we have a standard for international, and that's 273 Kelvin. So all you do here is you add, if you're going Celsius to Kelvin, and you subtract if you're going from Kelvin to Celsius. So the first one I did was 72 Celsius, and I want to go to Kelvin, so all I'm going to do is add 273 to that. I just realized that the answer that I solved for was wrong. So I'm just going to add 72 plus 273 and get 345. and I'm going to make sure to put my Kelvin on the end. So I'm going Kelvin to Celsius, so I'm going to have 430, and I'm going to minus 273 from that, and I'm going to get 157 degrees Celsius. And that's really all there is to the converting. It shouldn't be hard. It should be pretty fast because you've been using the stoichiometry, so you know how to set all of these conversions up here, and then degrees is just adding or subtracting. I don't think we use Fahrenheit, but if we do, I'll give you the Fahrenheit conversion on that paper or on that activity. Good luck!